Hello and welcome back to another Marble Friday. Now for this episode, we're going to be doing a regular race. So, of course, I think y'all know the drill how regular races are at this point, so I don't need to go over them in great detail at this point in time. And today's also Friday the 13th, so I hope y'all are doing very good because, well, Friday the 13th is considered bad luck day sometimes, but yeah, hope y'all have good luck today. And especially it also happens to be in Friday the 13th on October, which is a pretty creepy coincidence. Just wow. But anyways, ignoring that, we're gonna chill ourselves out with a 10 marble regular race, which, speaking of which, as what I gave away just now, we have 10 marbles competing in this week's episode. And since there's nothing else for me to say here when it comes to regular races, I will be showing the track right now because it has been shifted. Here is the track we're going to be using for the next couple of races. And yes, this is also the same as Chasing Sunsets' first track of Chapter 3. Specifically, it is the first track of Chapter 3 Season 1 from his end. So, you know, it's a pretty good track overall. So, of course, like always, whenever I'm using one of his tracks, credit to Chasing Sunsets for this track, of course. And speaking of Chasing Sunsets, if you haven't noticed, I forgot to mention that in last week's episode, me and him are working together on a collaboration company called Ray Aiden 22X. So make sure you go check out on both of our trailers on our respective channels, including this one, of course, and you know, one for this channel and the other on his channel. So make sure you guys go check those trailers out. They were pretty banger to make, and as well as, you know, a massive introduction to something that I have been planning since the beginning of 2023, and now it has finally come to fruition, especially due to the fact that we have been trading each other's ideas and all that. So basically it would make sense for a collaborating holdings company to be created for the two of us. So make sure you go check out our trailers out after you're done with this video. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty nice track that we're going to be using for the next couple of races. And like I said, credit to Chasing Sunsets for this track. Before we start racing, I do have one marble to take note of. Milky Way is competing in this week's episode since he DNF'd in last week's newcomers race by getting stuck in the entry at the final flat funnel. He was very close to finishing the race properly, but unfortunately he had to DNF at the last minute. So even if he did free himself, and even if he did free himself, he would have still placed last, but it had to be made even worse because it was via DNF, as like I said, he had to get stuck in the entry at the final flat funnel. So because of that, he's competing in this week's episode in order to make that up. And yes, my apologies for a few line flubs earlier and just now, but yeah. Anyways, choose any one of these 10 marbles do you think will be winning in this week's episode, and you only have 5 seconds to guess. Go.
And the race begins now. It's the first funnel here. Ooh, it didn't even last long. Only last for like a second or so, as Solid Blue finishes that funnel first, and now we're in the second funnel already. And Golden Viper is going to be taking the lead now. And yeah, that second funnel didn't even last long either. So now we're now in the third funnel. My bad for that line flub. Lol. Ooh, it's very intense between Golden Viper and Cat's Eye Dark Green, but Cat's Eye Dark Green is now going to be taking the lead into the fourth funnel first. Ooh, it's very intense. He gets caught by the others because this is a flat funnel. Very close. Golden Viper regains his lead as we're now going to be in the split funnel already. Yeah, this has already been a fast-paced race, so there's some highs and lows for these competitors, but Solid Blue is going to be taking the lead now as we're in the second to last funnel. Yeah, this race is already going by very fast, especially because, you know, due to the track size. And Rainforest is now going to be in the final funnel first, which is, as always, is the most intense part of every single episode. Very close. Let's see who's going to be scoring the win. And it's Rainforest who is winning today's episode. And now let's wait for the rest to finish.
even on Friday the 13th, we still had a pretty good and chill regular race to have fun with. Anyways, congratulations to Rainforest on winning this episode, while sadly placing last is Orange Swirl. Like, man, like, this year, when it comes to orange marbles, this has not been good. Like, yeah, 2023 has not been a great year for orange marbles, to say the least, because, you know, Cat's Eye Orange had a pretty bad leader score, and Orange Swirl might as well take the cake, but what really takes the cake is Mars Orange, because I think you all know the drill how bad Mars Orange's 2023 has become. He's literally dead last on the leaderboard, as we all know, but let's just hope things can change out for all the orange marbles, except for Amber, because she's the only orange marble who's doing very good in 2023, especially due to the fact that she was world champion, but you get the point. And of course, congratulations to Milky Way on redeeming himself. Yeah, second place, really not that bad for him to redeem himself from last week's DNF failure. This was pretty incredible from him. So now, let's head to the final results. And that's going to be about it for this week's episode. Like I said, congratulations to Rainforest on winning this episode, while sadly placing last is Orange Swirl. And of course, kudos to Milky Way on redeeming himself from last week's DNF. But yeah, like I said, fun race, even on Friday the 13th. This was a nice, chill, regular race. So anyways, I'm going to get off of here. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow all my socials down below, and subscribe to the notification bell enabled. And of course, please make sure you stay tuned for the Marble Championships for this month, which of course is going to be the last one for 2023 for obvious reasons, especially because of Marble Race Tournament 11 coming up next month. And as well, at the end of the month is the 4th semi-annual Marble Teamwork Racing. So definitely stay tuned for both of those videos, and as well as Marble Race Tournament 11 next month. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and have a good day.